I want to move on with my life because I wanted to work with people, I have met and I think, to truly focus on the things that really I feel like I can impact the most, which is again, coming back to the core. Why do I do what I do? Is that because of my childhood, my school experience in China, I know there are a lot of young people who have a lot of great ideas and a dream and a fire inside them that they wanted to make happen. So I want to go back to that kind of core. So I saw myself more as a different kind of learning environment builder, learning community builder, facilitator of different kind of conversation. So those kind of conversation we'll have to kind of unlearn and relearn, because we come from an environment, those kind of conversations never really happen. Not in the family, not in the school environment, not in the society, in the workplace, and everywhere there are hierarchy, and there is no really deep listening, and there is only giving order, following order, and providing norm, fitting the norm. And it's not that I'm criticizing this type of collective sort of society. Actually, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful thing to have a collective, a community. That's why I named the co-working space Xindanwei. And Xindanwei is where my parents work, and a lot of parents in their generation, they work in work unit, right? So nobody really called it as a company. It's not a capitalist thing. It's a socialist community, right? So I grew up pretty much in a kind of very nurturing environment that I've been taken care of by all the neighbors and my mom's and my dad's colleagues, and they all know everybody's kids by name, and we just grab our bowl and run to the neighbor's dining room and watch their TV. This is all very common. I think people grow up in Shanghai, they also have a beautiful memory of their Nongtang experience, and like Beijing, you have Hutong experience. And I'm sure in every single, doesn't matter how big the size of the city, we all have our own like village experience. Even when I was in Singapore, and people told me about their kampong experience. Kampong is like the old village, sort of, before Singapore was such a high, metropolitan, and it used to be also jungles, and people living in the village in the jungle. So people live in a very different kind of lifestyle. I have really nostalgia to that kind of lifestyle, and so I love being surrounded by people who genuinely care about each other. And that's back to this Xindanwei, and I think that it is kind of my ideal world where people respect and trust each other, appreciate each other's unique quality, and work together. And it's like, if you if you're in love with somebody, and this person not only trusts you and care about you, but also appreciate your quality and respect your choice in life, then you and your loved one can be so much better together by being yourself, right?
Sure.
So that's I think that's kind of community that I want to create. So that's my answer to the big why question.